Good morning. I should be tired, but I'm not. It's like 4:30 in the morning, and I wish some of the things that I wanted to see are open. And I don't know that I really want to hang around for a couple hours waiting for things to open. Even the state park doesn't open till 7. That's a long time to sit around and wait. So I think perhaps I will just hit the road and see the things around Chattanooga on the way back if the timing works out better. But I'm up and at 'em and ready to get going for the day. So I was planning to use my camp stove to make breakfast this morning, but went down the road just a little ways and saw a rest stop with nobody in it. So I went in the bathroom and took my hot pot and plugged it in, and within a couple minutes had hot water enough to make tea and oatmeal. And heck, the water got done faster than I did getting ready for the day. So that's a win. Isn't this beautiful? Those are clouds and pieces of hill sticking up through the clouds. Like, it looks like a river, and it's not. Absolutely stunning. And I almost missed it. Just too concerned about the destination to enjoy all of the journey. And that's just absolutely ridiculous. Don't be that guy. Here we are. Let's check this out. I have a tendency to get carried away, so I'm going to limit myself to some of the main overlook areas and such, because otherwise I would be here all day or more. But let's go check out the overlook. I just can't get enough of this. Look at this sunrise. This is stunning. And there's nobody else here. Like, everybody's missing this. It's so sad. I should shut up. I almost missed it too. Absolutely beautiful. And pretty dang cool to be able to share it with you. I'm trying to look down in this gorge because I can hear water down there. And there's a trail called the Waterfall Trail, and that's so tempting. I can't see the water for all the leaves. I didn't get this on video because, well, I just didn't expect to see it and was not prepared. But anyway, you're gonna take my word for it. There was an actual freaking snowplow going down the highway in June in Florida, of all things. Like, please explain. Maybe they use them to push seashells or sand around. Like, I would like some information on this one. Been wanting to try eating at this place for a little while, and learned that one was within a mile of where I'd be going down the highway, so it doesn't get much more convenient than that. Let's give it a try. Well, the shake is definitely a great first impression. Nothing like dessert before dinner. I ordered it as a drink. Technically it is. Here's a sample of what's on the TVs. Everything from baseball and car races to golf. And, well, there were microorganisms on that one. That's not quite a microorganism anymore. And Shark Tank. So all kind of stuff going on in here. Here's some grilled alligator tail bites. I'm allergic to onions, and so they didn't fry them because they fry their onion rings in there, and having grilled ones. And that's my glazed salmon and green beans. I'm very excited about that. Okay, there's nobody else in here, so this isn't as creepy as you think, but there's a TV in the bathroom. I've never seen such a thing. You have to check this out. I don't even like beer, and this is impressive. I guess that's the right temperature. I don't know anything about that. Holy cow. That's a ton of beer. Gross. So after all that, I forgot to tell you what I thought about the food. You got my take on the milkshake, and what I thought about the TV in the bathroom, and what I thought about the TV screens everywhere, and what I thought about all the beer, like beer everywhere, like a whole wall of freaking beer. So you know I think about all that stuff, but I kind of forgot about the food. Not that the food is forgettable, because it's not. So let's see, my favorite parts of the food was, well, we gotta give props to the milkshake, because that was pretty awesome. So even at the bottom, like usually the milkshakes melt, and I drink them fast, and they still, by the time you get to the bottom, you usually need a straw. Well, this one I didn't. I don't know if the extra whipped cream and fudge like insulated it extra, which it could be, but at the bottom I still got to eat it with a fork. That's pretty good. It didn't drip all the way through the fork or nothing, like no mess. It just was just that thick, so that was pretty yummy. I'm glad I got it first because it was that good. And then let's see, then I got the alligator was grilled. I think I already said that somewhere else in this video, but anyway, the alligator was grilled, and I told that girl, I said, y'all should do it like this all the time, not just for people with allergies who can't have it fried because of the onion rings, because it's so much better grilled. And I could have got it blackened, but I was getting salmon, and anyway, I just thought I'd rather have it grilled. Like, no big old explanation necessary. That's just what I wanted. So it was yummy, and it wasn't overcooked. Like, I've had alligator tail bite things that were kind of chewy because they were cooked too much, and then they're gross, but these weren't. So that was good. And I didn't know what kind of sauce they brought to dip them in, and I didn't ask it. I just tried it. And if I knew it was horseradish, like there was horseradish in it, I probably wouldn't have tried it, but I didn't know, and so I tried it and I liked it. So there you go. And then I had green beans, and they couldn't put the garlic sauce on it, like the garlic butter, because there was onions in that too. So I just had regular butter on it, and it was good. Like, it was my favorite thing, but it definitely was not like your canned green bean junk. So that was lovely. And then the salmon I had had some kind of they call it some chili glaze, like sweet chili glaze, and the glaze was my favorite part. I mean, the salmon was good, but the glaze was delicious. And salmon was just a tad overcooked, but I like my steak and fish and stuff probably more undercooked than most people. Like, if my steak is still mooing, I'm good with it. That sounds so bad. But anyway, I would have preferred my particular piece of fish to be a little less cooked, but that's just being picky. So yum. Yes, I would go again. While I was sitting there drinking my milkshake and minding my own business, a couple people stopped to talk to me for no apparent reason. So I took that opportunity to do some market research. And I asked them what was their favorite part about going to that restaurant. And they said the food, which is good because it's a restaurant. So you would expect and hope that they would prefer the food over any other reason for going there. But they also mentioned that they appreciated the fact that that restaurant, either the chain or that restaurant in particular, not exactly positive which one or both, but anyway, they mentioned how supportive they were of kids sports and the community in general. So I thought that was really cool because you don't hear that about too many places. So go them. I got to my sister's and I wanted to show you a couple things. This is her neighbor's pineapple plant that she grew just from a pineapple top, and she has 2 of them and they each have a little pineapple growing on them. I think that's a marvelous idea. And then I wanted to show you these little lizards that were climbing on the house, but they're not used to me yet. So there's like where they were, but no lizard currently. So that'll be for another day. These are the neighbor's chicken. They just kind of roam around this part of the neighborhood, but they're super cool. Well, that was a very good day. I didn't get to share all of it with you because once I got to Jen's house, we were busy doing stuff, and I hadn't seen her since January, so I just didn't video all that. So anyway, it was a very good day, and tomorrow is going to be pretty epic because we're going to go on an adventure. So I am all tucked in and I'm going to bed. Good night.